if I can park it there and you lease me the land, I'll finance.
A DST, but it's like a fractional ownership in a large complex.
Because her dad's also a GC.
I know, she just told me that.
That's why I'm so glad to have the flip here.
Yeah.
So we just got done hosting a meetup in Sacramento, and from this meetup, I met people who are doing commercial deals. I also met someone who has a piece of land on the way to Lake Tahoe, and I randomly threw out an idea of what if I financed an Airstream and put it on their land, and so that's a follow-up conversation I'm gonna have. So real quick, big shout out to Nicole who helped me host this meetup in a city that I've been to a handful of times as an adult.
How many meetups have you hosted so far?
This is my second one.
It was the first one.
On Tuesday.
Oh, so you hosted 2 meetups, your first 2 meetups in 1 week.
Hey, 1 week, yeah. I go to a lot of meetups, but I'm not the host,
Yeah. What is your goal with hosting meetups?
Co-hosting meetups. You are also hosting this meetup.
I know, but come on.
My goal is to meet other like-minded individuals in my area. So much has come out of networking, whether it be friendships, partnerships, referrals, clients, customers. It's a good time. And I feel like you get to surround yourself around people who are aligned. You want to be around people who are elevating themselves and push you to want to be better. So.
Also, I feel like there's no way that I would ever buy an RV park 2,000 miles away if I wasn't in environments like this, because you wouldn't even think that it's possible.
Yes, yeah, because you listen to podcasts and you see people doing it online, but it feels so far away and foreign. But when you meet someone in person, in the flesh that's doing it, you're like, they can do it, I can do it. So that's what I love about it.
And we ended up having about 30 people show up to our meetup, which is amazing. So it was great to meet you all, and hope you guys found value in little pieces of this meetup.
Hey, come on over.
Cheers.
How are you?
What's up, Josh?
Oh, that was a solid one. Do you see that? How are you?
Hey.
Congratulations on hosting your first meetup.
Oh, thank you. It was very frightening, but it turned out great.
How has social media improved your real estate investing and your ability just to grow your portfolio?
Oh, dude, like so much. Posting all the time, especially with Reels and TikToks, like you go to meetups, you can meet 30, 40 people in one go. But you can go on social media and all of a sudden 5, 10, 20,000 people can see one of your videos. Like one that I posted 2 weeks ago hit 180,000 views. And then from there, 20 people DM'd me after that and just asked either questions either on could I mentor them, or there has been a few random people that are just saying, hey, can we invest together?
I'm here.
She's here at a meetup, guys. Do you see this? Pokemon sighting.
I know, guys. You're welcome.
Sweet.
Nice to finally meet you. You
Yeah.
might be in the clubhouse.
No, I was trying to buy his property
Oh.
in Sac.
Wait, you were trying to buy his property?
He's a really good cold caller. So
you
that's
were.
Yeah,
She's really good at
So
that.
the property's still for sale or what? What type of investing are you guys interested in?
We're planning on doing MTRs, midterm rentals.
Where at?
We actually are under contract right now for a duplex.
Here? How'd you find out about the meetup, by the way?
We actually watch your videos a lot. And then,
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it.
yeah, we really like how you throw your content out there.
Cheers. Oh, sweet.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, we just found out about midterm rentals, I
Yeah.
think like a month ago. And then we were already looking for a duplex. but
Yeah.
then we
Right.
switched.
We've already been looking for a half a year now.
Okay.
But because of inflation and everything, how all the Bay Area people are all
Yeah.
selling their stuff for cash, and then they're buying all the properties out here. So we got outbidded for half a year.
Yeah. That's exciting. Thanks for following along, too.
Right.
We just launched our first midterm rental a couple months ago. So
How's that going for you?
our second tenant, there was actually like a really weird case. I mean, it's in, if you're in major metros, like in a downtown,
Right.
like you're by public. And so as they were unloading their car, there was a random person who came up and was like, hey, you better watch your car because I might break in. And then she immediately called me and was like, hey, I really don't feel safe. We're just gonna book a hotel and find a new place. But I mean, you can't like control what the public does, you know? Where did you hear about midterm rentals from?
I actually learned everything from her. She's the
You're the brains.
yeah.
It was from your videos, actually.
Oh!
Vasquez,
Jesse?
yeah.
Why do you say only? Don't say only. You gotta cut. You know, people don't get the first one then? Is that a long-term or short-term rental?
It's a medium-term rental. It's like I run to like healthcare professionals.
So you sell on Furnish Finder and Airbnb, or what do you do?
Yeah, just social media, honestly. I mean,
Oh, you're not even doing Furnish Finder?
no, I'm also a healthcare professional, so
Okay.
just like on my social media and like Facebook and
Yeah.
just contacting people I know, and then and I've had the same guy for like a whole year. So.
Dude, that's awesome. You can definitely find something that will be at least 10% cash on cash return.
For like
anything. So my long-term rental in Columbus, the first one I bought it for 120 grand. It rents for $1,300 a month. My mortgage payment $600.
yeah, that's a long term.
It's a long-term rental.
Oh my gosh!
Rookie!
What was your name again?
My name is Josh. I'm married. I'm taken. Please.
Good answer. Okay. Oh, good answer. Sorry, I'm new. Hello? Hello, is this good? Okay, so tell me, what is your favorite thing about hosting real estate meetups?
Aside from being an extreme extrovert,
Yes, we know.
I think the biggest thing that's gone for me is that it's allowed me to think bigger.
Okay.
So I would have never had the confidence to invest in Columbus if I didn't meet other people who were also investing in Columbus or out of state to know that it was possible. There's still room for Branson. Smokies, Broken Bow, Oklahoma,
Smokies
Destin.
Bigger Pockets podcast.
Yeah, it's gotten mainstream already. When it's
Yeah.
mainstream, it's too late.
Wait, how many projects do you have now?
That was like
Right now going on,
Uh-huh.
New Orleans,
Yeah.
the
Dayton.
Dayton Burr,
Uh-huh.
and then the Sac Flip. Got the flip going on right here.
That's right.
Yeah, so 3. What I had 4, but luckily that one just sold. Thank God. Wow. But yeah.
So are you managing most of them?
I'm managing all of it.
You
it's
are?
awful. It's the worst, dude. It's the worst. Especially when you work with awful contractors.
Yeah. That's probably the hardest part. I would
But I think it's worse because her dad's also a
I
GC.
know, she just told me that.
That's why I'm so glad to have the flip here because
Yeah.
we can actually go out there.
Right.
Like we did all the demo work last week.
What is your goal with social media?
Yeah, so I'm a travel physical therapist. So the goal is to focus on people that do work in healthcare, just to educate about travel therapy.
Have you ever seen AutoCamp?
No, but don't indulge me in things that I may not want to spend on.
Dude, so imagine luxury Airstreams, like on Yosemite, Joshua Tree, they have one on Russian River, like bougie places. The RVs have like a deck built out on it, and there's like gorgeous communal spaces that they've created, but they also rent for like $450 a night.
That's amazing.
If I can park it there and you lease me the land, I'll finance.
That's an idea.
So just show me what your Auburn one looks like. If there's anything like woodsy and sexy.
Oh, it's very woodsy. It's grown an acre and a half.
I've grown so much as a person when I got out of law. When I was basically, they called me like, "Hey, don't come in tomorrow. Your career's over." So like the doctor report came in and I was done. I'm like, cool. My degrees are in criminal justice, public administration, all the things, and I'm like, I can't even work in an entire retirement system anymore. So I had to figure out something.
Yeah.
So I called my best friend Tomas, and he's like, "Oh, get a real estate license, do some really cool stuff." And I'm like, "You're a sound engineer? What does it do with real estate?" He's like, "I own 14 properties." Got it. So then I learned all the stuff and just totally changed like my mindset, and the whole life has totally changed.
I honestly approach like the family conversation just like a normal business partnership.
Yeah.
Like you just have to set really clear expectations. And as long as the expectations are met of like what is the worst case scenario, and then set an action plan to what happens if that worst scenario, like that worst case happens.
How do you ensure it doesn't like disrupt the relationship, you know?
So then as you're talking about a partnership, you just say, all right, here's one of the worst case scenarios. You could have a leak in the basement and need a new roof at the same time, which is now a 20 grand CapEx expense. Now that it completely ruins our budget, how do you propose that we handle that?
So, but talking about that before is what you're
100%.
saying.
100%. And I bring that scenario up.
Hey, real quick, interrupting this message to just ask you if you're finding value in this. Make sure to like and subscribe. And if you want to attend any of our meetups, make sure to visit investcapital.com/events. You can register. It's all free. We're just having fun and passing along information.
For the longest time, my entire family took my posting videos on YouTube like a joke. And it's totally get it. It's like, it's super cringy. It's weird. Like it's still kind of weird to me sometimes. Just have it all on. Until like I brought home like a check for my first sponsor. And I was like, hey, look. And she's like, they paid you how much?
This is real, Mom. It's real.
Yeah. And she's like, oh, Oh, okay, I like it. But how'd you guys hear about the meetup?
Follow Nicole on Instagram.
Wait, so then you grew up in San Jose?
Yeah.
What high school did you go to?
Independent.
I went to Independence.
Whoa. Sixers.
Yes.
I always tell the stories that we had the biggest high school.
So we're looking at 1031. It's just we're kind of hoping there's some inventory coming on the market so that we have options.
Have you heard of a Delaware Statutory Trust, a DST?
What?
A DST, a Delaware Statutory Trust. But it's like a fractional ownership in a large complex. So say this company is going to buy a 1,000-unit apartment building. You can 1031 your amount into a fractional ownership of that large complex.
As an LP?
But the idea is when you're doing your identification on your 1031, you can name a DST fund as your the last option.
Yeah.
So if you get to the point where you have no other option, you can at least tie it up in a DST. The catch is it is super hands-off, so the returns are a little bit lower because it's literally like they take your money, they're going to have it for 7 to 10 years or however long they're doing a project.
If you found value in this content, make sure you give it a like and subscribe.
That was a blast. I hope you had as much fun watching this as we almost did actually doing it. Again, if you ever want to come to our meetups, visit our website, investcapital.com/events. And that's how you can become a part of it too. If not, just join us online because we do a bunch of stuff here on YouTube as well and on social media to help you in your real estate investing. And lastly, thank you everyone who showed up to the meetup. I had a blast meeting with you all. Don't forget, the power's in the follow-up, so go follow up. And I hope to see all of you on the next meetup. Now go out there, invest, and go make your money work for you. Peace.